Why does it look like that? Hold. Let me fix that for you real quick. It keeps doing it, man. It's pissing me off. Okay. Fade. More. Fade. More. Fade. Maybe. Fade. More. Fade. Okay, I think that's good. Hello, Flyaura. Hello. Model so cool. Thank you very much. I'm glad you think so. That makes me happy. Thank you. Flower, I've been seeing you stream lately. I'm so happy. You need to say more VODs so I can catch up. Hello. How has... Oh, fuck. My Joy-Con's not working. Hold on. There we go. Much better. Well, sorry, I don't know why I do that. I haven't been able to catch a stream just yet. I really want to. Like every time you start streaming, I always miss the notification. Ah! I'll catch it one of these days. I'll catch it. Hold on, we gotta break in the Joy-Con. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Anyways, today, I just figured we work a little bit on commissions. I still haven't finished this one up, so I need to finish up Mika's reference sheet so we can start actually working on the model itself. This is what we have. They're looking real fancy dancy. Oh, no, you're fine. No worries. Damn. I really use a lot of screen on there that I keep. I wish these tiny little windows would my chat windows would be a little bit smaller. Maybe if I move him over here, might be a little bit better. At least so I can see. I think that might work. Yeah, that works. I can still see you guys while with my head down. I just would like the screen to be a little bit bigger, you know? Ooh, that's not good. Okay, a little bit more then. A little bit more then. Ooh, just a little bit. Come on. Oh, that's nice. Okay, we'll stick with that. I'm a little embarrassed that some people now know what my voice sounds like. Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. People love you. I get it though, I get it. I'm also, especially when I first started streaming, I wasn't really the biggest fan of my voice, but now I'm just used to it. And lots of people tell me that they think my voice is relaxing, which I think is weird, but I'm glad they think so. Like, whatever floats your boat, you know? I don't really think my voice is... sometimes I feel like my voice is, like, really, like, hard to listen to. I do yell a lot. I think we're still gonna keep the same palette. It's a cute voice. Well, thank you. I'm really happy you think so. Do you guys like this? I finally managed to get Fleabag to actually just stand, like, just sit down on my shoulder. I'm really happy about it. Especially, I mean, with this model, you know, I think it's the best model for it. But when I actually work on my fucking V5 finally, I think I'm gonna start using it or start working on it alongside this as like I don't know, something to work on alongside a commission, because I always need one of those for some reason. I'm kind of weird like that. You know what? I'll just go ahead and eyeball these colors, because these are in shadow, so it's not going to be exactly accurate. At least try and do these ones, though. Although, I do have Mika's PSD files, but I don't know. I'm trying to make it a little fresh, you know what I mean? Little fresh. Kind of make it its own palette a little bit. Just a bit. For anybody who's found me through my Fallout streams, I'm so sorry that I'm not as like I'm not as like high energy for art streams than I am when I play Fallout. But like Fallout, I pog the fuck out, or like I get extremely like upset. But my art streams, it's chill time. It's chill time. I mean, sometimes I do get like super manic, but you know, not today. I'm feeling kind of cozy and everything. How's everybody's weekend so far? Has anybody been doing anything? Tell me. Tug. I'm tugging on your sleeve. Tug. Tell me what you're doing. We went out to an art market today, and it was really nice. We spent a lot of time there. I didn't even realize how long we were out for it until it started getting dark, and I was like, oh shit, we've been here for a long time. It's been very quiet. Well, that's nice sometimes. Sometimes it's nice to have a nice quiet weekend. I got a lot of cool stuff from the market. I wasn't present shopping though. I usually like present shopping at antique stores or something. It just feels nicer, you know? Even though technically everything in antique stores are older, but I don't know, I think they're cooler. It's cooler to go shopping in an antique store rather than I don't know. At least my friends and the people that I shop for, they always love antiques. I love antiques too. I might just go shopping for myself, and we live near pretty nearby an antique mall, and I always love going in there because they have cool shit. One time, I think for my friend for Christmas, she really likes cooking and like baking and stuff. We found this really cool vintage spice holder. It was like a ceramic toy diorama of a town. It was kind of like a shelf, you know? It was like this, and then it had a bunch of shakers in it that were shaped like houses. And you could put herbs and stuff in them. And I was like, this is literally perfect. It's so cool. I was really proud of my present picking skills that year. Watched Welcome to Derry, cooked, cleaned, vibing. Ooh, very nice weekend vibes. I've been hearing good things about Welcome to Derry. She keeps telling me that it's surprisingly good, and that like apparently a whole lot of people didn't really know about like the Stephen King extended universe. I always love that type of stuff where like an author writes a bunch of different stories, but they're all within like the same universe. What a frightening world somebody lives in. If they live in the Stephen King universe, you know? The Stephen King verse, some may say. Let's see. I need to do some cleaning too. We're gonna do some tabletop RPG stuff tomorrow. And I'm very excited for it. So is Sheep. He's been really wanting to play Daggerheart again. So have I. So I've been doing a lot of preparation for some Daggerheart stuff. Sure looks good, but I don't have HBO to watch it. No! Maybe I'll bring back watch party nights on the Discord and we can all watch together on there. The only thing that I really want to do more watch party nights on there, but the only thing that ever stops me is that, like, the last couple times I did it, literally nobody ever showed up to them. Yeah, maybe I'll screen it there for you, Flyaura. How's that? I'll watch it while I work on art and stuff. I'm always looking for new TV shows to watch while I'm working on stuff. It has to be really specific TV shows though. I'm like, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I have such a hard time getting into like any kind of live action media. I'm sure I've talked about it before, but I don't know, it's so weird. I think it's just because I really like cartoons and I always grew up watching cartoons. I get way more invested in cartoons than I do in like any kind of live action media. I think the closest I ever got was maybe we watched House for a little bit, but I kind of fell out of it. Cause then I was just like, okay, I get the formula now, and now it's just kind of stale. And it was the type of formula that kind of pissed me off too, because I was like, it always starts as like one thing, and then oops, actually, it's been it's been poop your pants syndrome from the very start. Actually, there are a couple episodes where I thought it was really, really like interesting. Like I think there's one episode where like this kid, they're trying to figure out like why he's so ill. Like he essentially has radiation poisoning, but they can't figure out what it is because it's all like different symptoms. And they end up finding like a radioactive item in his backpack, and that was it the entire time. But I was just like, okay, this is kind of cool. Sounds so good, you the best. You know, just let me. Well, I was gonna say, let me know your schedule, but it would be like a public screening, so maybe I have to do some polls to see when would be the best time to screen Welcome to Derry. We'll have to see. Yeah, I was kind of expecting it, but it's actually decent and connects to a few different series. Yeah, that's good. I've always kind of enjoyed the Stephen King extended universe. Oh, this is fucked up. Hold on, I gotta fix this line art. Is the yeah, there it is. Okay, I've been having some issues with some of those toggles, so I'm glad that works. I don't know why. This model doesn't like using them. I guess it's too tough for that. The concept of the macroverse is really interesting. Is that what it's called? The macroverse? I've just been calling it the Stephen King extended universe. But yeah, I love that type of stuff, man. I always think it's so interesting how you can make a bunch of different stories and have them exist all in the same universe. So this is a funny gradient. The Stephen King verse. This is a funny gradient. It's kind of like it goes into blue and then into white. I've always liked it. Oh, old Mika. It was a pretty good model. For most of my models, I'm always so like happy to see them get used, but Mika really used the hell out of that model. I think they still do. Because I know they told me that they used it recently in a couple of their streams. Hold on. No, I'll just do this. The book, it connects with the Shining book? Yeah! Because the Shining is just like... what is it? That hotel is just like kind of... eldritch touched or whatever. I don't know. I remember she explaining it to me and I kind of forgot. But he did explain it to me, and I do, like, I see it. It's the same thing with Carrie, right? Carrie kind of has, like, those types of powers. What is it in The Shining? Like, the hotel itself is, like, an eldritch being? Hold on, I'm trying to cook something here. But I don't know what it is yet. Because I would like some of that hair gradient in the back too, maybe? I'd like it to appear somewhere else besides those little side bits. Oh, shit. Hello? Hello, cat? My cat just pounced, like, on nothing. He's a big guy. He loves just, slamming my door open. Okay. Let's figure out where we want these to be. I know for sure here, of course. We want a gradient here. Maybe we make these like the bob kind of bluish too. I think it'll help disconnect it from the bangs here. And then in here as well, in the vents. The vents actually look pretty nice. As much as I hate drawing hair vents, it's pretty good. Yeah, they're catching ghosts. I swear to you, dude, I've been seeing some ghost activity in my house. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not scared of it. I'm just kind of pissed off that it keeps knocking shit off the shelves. There's this one. It could also just be the creatine thing, but there's this creatine container in... Or no, it's not creatine. It's pre-workout. There's this pre-workout container that we keep on top of the fridge, and I know for a fact that the cats aren't knocking it down because they're usually somewhere else in the house when it happens. But lately, that pre-workout thing has been getting knocked off violently off of the fridge. And I don't know how to, like, I'd understand if maybe it just, like, slipped and fell because of, like, gravity or whatever, but it's been getting, like, knocked over, like, pushed. And I'm not scared of any ghosts, I'm just pissed off at it. Because it's like, damn, cut it out. Shit, it's not that like, it's not that serious, bro. Chill out. You know? Ooh, this is a way better idea. I want this to be more cyan, I think. Or maybe a little duller. Maybe like this. Oh yeah, that's way better. Very, very, very subtle color to help the shift into white. Also, I think it kind of makes it look more like eldritch-y. Ghost mad. He can't open it for a scoop. Real. Like, listen, man. I'll leave some out for you, dude. Like, just don't knock that shit over. Because I'm already pretty damn short. Like, I realized how short I am compared to Sheep. When he told me, he was like, dude, we gotta clean the top of the fridge because it looks nasty. And I'm like, why would I care about that? I can't see it. And he's like, yeah, well, I can. I was like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. We'll have to check with Mika on this to see if they're cool with this concept. I think it looks pretty nice. Definitely adds a little bit more interest in the hair and separation. Let me get rid of those. Kind of want to follow this up here. Oh shit, and then the hair vents, of course. Fill those with blue. Yeah, I think that looks nice. Lasso required? Lasso? You mean like lasso? Are you trying to say lasso? Oh, ladder. Yeah. Not a ladder. I use a step stool. I've got this neat little, like, folding step stool. For when I need to reach stuff in the kitchen. It's been featured on the channel before, actually. And people started bullying me because they were like, haha, you need a step stool short. And I was like, well, I can't help who I am. Like, people were confounded as to what it was. And I'm like, have you guys never seen a fucking step stool before? But I mean, I guess I was the weird one because I was the one that had the step stool and nobody else did. Crazy, right? Maybe we just keep it blue on the tips there. I don't really like the white. Or, hear me out on this. How about we do an peekaboo hair color? Because I'm always a big fan of those. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That looks nice. Dude, peekaboo hairstyles, like, they fix every kind of design. I think. I love peekaboo colors so much. I don't know if you could tell that I like them. Wasn't sure if anybody could tell. Oh, did I finish telling you guys what we bought from the art fair? It was really cool. I wish I had more money so I could buy more stuff, but it was pretty neat. What did I say I already got? What did I already say I got? Did I say if I got anything? I got a lot of cool stuff. So, I had a couple things I wanted to keep my eye out for it while I was there, and I found all of them. So I was looking for a necklace, a bracelet, and an evil eye, because we've been wanting to get an evil eye for the house. And in case you don't know what I mean by evil eye, because I don't think everybody knows what that is. It's these things. There's an emoji for it. They look like this. If you're European, I'm sure you know. It's these things. It's the little blue eyes. They're usually made out of like glass or some kind of ceramic. But I don't know. It's kind of like it's a good luck charm. A lot of Greek houses have one, and Sheep's been wanting one. So I was like, yeah, I kind of want one also. So we went out to go get one. I've been on the prowl for one for a while, actually, and I finally found one at this really cool tent. It was so, dude, I literally straight up told the vendor, I was like, dude, this is so cool. I could stay here all day. It was a really cool tent. It had a lot of cool stuff. That's where I got the evil eye, the bracelet, and the necklace. I had already knocked everything out in one tent. It was cool. It was kind of a little bit hippie vibe, but I enjoyed it. It had some cool like Krampus stuff. They had a lot of like, I don't know, kind of like woo-woo stuff, but I guess that is the type of place that you find an evil eye in. They had lots of cool like jewelry. They have rings and stuff. What else did they have? We also got a tree ornament there, since we're just probably gonna say that the stream thumbnail is utterly dubious. Dude, you're lucky. You know what? That's actually the sanitized version of the thumbnail, because I have an art friend of mine for funsies drew me deletized, so I could have absolutely used that with the thumbnail too. I don't know why I didn't. That would have been good too. Like very, very good. But yeah, that's the sanitized version. If I were thinking straight enough, I would have used deletized dog meat. It just, you know, fits the vibe. That's the point too. I love using cursed art to like as clickbait. It's so fun because everybody will pop in and they're like, "Hey, what the fuck, guy? Why would you do that?" And I tell them because it's silly. It's silly funny. I got you in here. Got you in here telling me, "Hey, what the fuck, guy?" I was gonna add 3D elements to this book, and I am. Hold on. I believe it's supposed to be a shark. Shark mouth bones. Nah, it won't really look that good like that. We'll keep it like this for now, and then I'll add in a separate little. This is what the book looks like. Are you allowed to nitpick the art? How nitpicky are we talking? Because if it's something that's still like, actually, no, I'm not in the mood right now. I was gonna say like, yeah, whatever, I don't care. But then I was just like, no, actually, I'm not in the mood to have my art nitpicked right now. It's an OCD nitpick. Sure, I'll let that slide. Is it the fact that I fused the middle two fingers together? Oh yeah. Yeah, I know they're a little too large, but I think it's okay. I think it matches the vibe a little bit. It's supposed to be like the like an eldritch like being that actually kind of like goes crazy, like an eldritch like tome where the pages enlargen as you read through them. Makes it uncanny. We're gonna use the same black for the boots. The docks. This black is a touch too dark. Let's make it a little... then that just matches with the hair. A vibrant black, perhaps? No, this black was okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Then he has gray horns. I'm just gonna eyeball those. Actually, let me take this color. And we'll make it the horn color. Horns matching eyes, I think that goes very nicely. Let's make this more purpley. Yes. Ooh, that ear is fused to the horn. Shit. There we go. Shit. Rog layer once again. Alright, here, because now it's gonna bother me. I'll make these smaller for you. There you go. There you go, champ. This palette feels very dark. I do want a gradient on the horns, though. That would be nice. I think it'll come more together, the more warm tones I add to it. Let's see. That looks nice. Okay. I think I will have these horns match a little bit more, though. Just gradient that. Yeah. And then I don't know why, this is just me. I never like making like white scleras, like the eyes of the white. I never like making them like a solid white color. Feels like it makes it like way too bright compared to the rest of the drawing. Especially because I always use pretty desaturated colors. And then I'm gonna have to make a separate drawing for these top eyes. We'll make the belt black too. I think that only makes sense. Off-white is the best white. It is, isn't it? I love off-white. It always... Okay, hold on. Oh, I just cracked the fuck out of my back. It always makes it seem richer, I think. Unless you're trying to go for sterile. In that case, be my guest. Use pure white. Oh yeah, more stuff about the market. Yeah, I got myself, there's this little like, it's like a woven bracelet that had like a stone charm in the middle that was in the shape of a cat head, so I had to get that. And it was black too, so I could be like, this is my bishop. My bishop bracelet. Because my cat bishop is black. So it's my bishop bracelet. Sheep is actually the one that noticed it. And I was like, oh, nice. And it was probably one of the cheaper things there. Because it's, you know, it's a street fair, a lot of the prices are a little gouged, but I got pretty, yeah, I got some pretty good deals, I think. Boss meets, that's me, baby. And then the necklace that I got is, I mean, it's kind of basic. It's like a black chain that has a world tree pendant on it. I thought that looked pretty nice. And it was $5 also, so I got that. The most expensive things that we bought from that tent were the evil eye and the Christmas ornament that I got. Since we're staying home, we're gonna put up the tree this year. I haven't put my tree up in a while. So, yeah. It's a little bumblebee ornament. It looks cool. What else did I get? I got this. There is this tent that does this thing where they, their whole thing is they upcycle old books. And they turn old books into sketchbooks. And I got one. I really like it. I was kind of hoping to find like an anatomical book one, but I couldn't find one. I have to go make my... Okay. Have fun lurking! But anyways, yeah. I found this one book. So basically what they do is they take the original book, spiral bound it, and then they add in blank pages in the back. Like a good amount of blank pages in the back. So you still get the book and a sketchbook. Or a journal, whatever you want. But it was pretty cool. I like the one I got. The one I got was the closest I could get to an anatomical book was it's a book on knee injuries. So I just also have a book of knee injuries at the front of one of my new sketchbooks. Cool. We're looking good. And then, what else did I get? Oh, I didn't... Well, I did. Okay, never mind. I did get them. We also got some nice olive wood soap bar holders, because I like using soap bars. And we got them from this, this very nice nun She was from a Orthodox monastery that's near us, and they're selling goodies there. So I got myself an olive wood, or a set of olive wood soap holders. And what else did I get from that tent? I think the only other thing we got from that tent was some goodies. So we got we got baklava, Greek baklava, of course. Got some shortbread cookies. I don't know the Greek name of them. They didn't have them labeled on it. And some bread. We got a whole loaf of olive bread that Sheep's been thoroughly enjoying. I kind of like it too. I usually don't really like olives, but that one's actually not that bad. But yeah, I wanted to get some honey, but I didn't think about it till it was too late. Blah. But some honey would have been, because you know they're from a monastery, and I don't know if you guys are aware, but monasteries pretty much all they do is cultivate food. Like they had honey, they had jam, they had olive oil. Oh shit, what else did they have? They had a lot of stuff besides just like baked goods, you know. It all looked really good. I would like to visit the monastery one of those days. It seems like something that's really cool to see. That's what monasteries do to make money? I don't know if that's what they do to make money. I'm sure I'm sure they sell it and make money, but all of the proceeds go back into the monastery itself. At least for like Orthodox monasteries. I don't know about any other like any other religions or sects of Christianity. Olive bread sounds both delicious but gross depending on how salty it would end up. It's actually not salty at all. It kind of just has like a really slight like olive flavor. It's pretty mild. Like usually, like I said, usually I don't really like olives, but that's not bad. It kind of just tastes like, pizza crust. That's like the best way I can describe it. Okay, question, guys. What do you think? Should we make these pants brown or black? And if we make them black, I'm gonna change the boot colors to be more brown. But that would mean I don't wanna like muddy up the palette. So if we make them brown, I'd use the horn or the brown from the book. What are we thinking? What are we thinking looks better? And of course I'd use like a lighter shade for the cuff. I dig myself in some brown pants. Wait, Mika, is that you? Here, hold on. The combination is cute. Horn brown on the pants, and then hold on. Before we really commit, this is the true way to figure out if you want it. Because there's that, just the brown by itself, and then shit. Hold on. And then just the black and the brown. What do we think? What do you think? I'm seeing 2 brown pants. Black means the tail thingies get lost. You're so right. You're very right. That's okay. That's why I was kind of... Think I still prefer the brown. Yeah, okay, let's do brown then. We'll do brown. Because my only worry with that is the sweater, but I suppose we'll make the sweater like this book. Yeah. We'll make the sweater this book, like the book page color, if not a little bit lighter. Oh yeah, do that. There we go. Okay, brown pants does look good. And then... let's see how this looks. And then we could also just like go completely different in a different color direction with the sweater. But I think this is already starting to look good. Yeah, I kind of like this. And then to add to it, let's put this on the edges of it. Can I make it a little lighter, please? Just a little bit. Push that a little lighter. Yeah! We'll use these for like the cuffs and stuff. Because I do want some different colors on there. I don't want it to just be one solid color. Oh, and then it matches the the cuffed pants. Perfect. I'm kind of a genius. And then it helps transition into the pants too. Oh, big brain moves, big brain moves. We're stylists, guys. We're all stylists. Lock that layer for me, please. I'll clean that up. Womp, 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 womp. Okay, now what buttons, or what color should we make the buttons? It's a lot of brown and blue, and I'd like to break it up. So maybe we put bring the purple down from the horns on here. Just to break it up a little bit. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Or we could also bring the yellow down. Silver string, purple buttons, or vice versa. Because we could also do this. Because there's only one place where this yellow is, and that's on the eyes. And that could also, like, copy, or not copy, but reference the 2 eyes up here. Actually, fix that right there. That should be this color. The sclera color. There we go. I think in that case we should also make the belt gold. Yellow buttons are def more attention catching if you want that. Yeah, I think it's a little bit better. I'm not a huge fan of like having like a bunch of like a pretty cohesive palette and then having like one color that's not anywhere else in it. I think it kind of is a little distracting, but this makes it feel more balanced. Because then if we just had the yellow eyes by themselves, it would just be like, oh wow, those are yellow and everything else is not. So I think that's a little bit better, and it helps reference the old sweater design. I think that's nice. Yeah, I'm gonna send this to Mika, see how they like it. Let's see. Where is Mika? Okay. Caps lock, how we feeling on this? Damn it, on this question mark. I think it looks nice. Maybe the only thing I would change is darken the pants a little bit, maybe. I think that slight change might help it. Because otherwise, this is all like, ooh, it's like, I don't know. Kind of starts looking like a brownie, you know? Maybe if we turn it down a little bit. Maybe like this? That's also pretty good. Helps break it up, certainly. Either that or we make this brown a little cooler, but this is already a pretty cool brown. I don't know how much more I could push it without it just like looking like a weird green, you know? Yeah, I'm gonna try and push it a little bit more, see if I can get it to be a little cooler to match the rest. Where are you? You're cool. Yeah. You're exactly what I want. Then like that. That and that. Ooh, I think I do like that way better. Okay, we'll stick with that. We'll stick with that. Oh, I had a notification. Not from June. Or not June, Mika. Okay, yeah, that's good. Okay. So we'll keep it like this for now. We'll start working on like little detail things, like the eyes and stuff, and then we'll wait for a response from Mika. So we'll go here. I don't really want to use this pen, actually. Let me use a different one. You? Maybe something a little bit harder. I think this is nice. No, that's pretty soft. Damn, I got a lot of soft pens, huh? Okay, that's not bad. I'll use you. It's a pretty hard one. Do eyes. Do this one. This kind of why I think it fits the vibe a bit better. No, I do need it to be like this. No, god damn it, wrong lasso tool. And then I'm gonna use the good old-fashioned symmetrical tool to help me draw them. And I guess it's okay if it's like... Yeah, it'll be fine, it'll be fine. Because he's got two sets of eyes there, and it's a little hard to see with his bangs in the way. But I think when I work on the actual model, we'll try to make this bang piece a little bit more centered so the eyes can show up a little bit better. Because it's one of his striking features. Either that or push the sides out of the way. I think maybe I'll just push the sides out of the way. They should be angled downward a bit more. Like this. This is pretty good. And then I have them in the slits here, but they should be goat eyes actually. So let me fix that. I'll fix that when I get the chance actually. Yeah, I kind of forgot they're more goat eye. Or what does, hold on, what do squid irises look like? Because I think that's what they're trying to go for. Squid eyes. Not eyes, eyes. What do squid eyes look like? Okay, lots of different shapes. I'm learning lots of different shapes. It's octopus eyes that look kind of weird. I kind of thought it was all like cephalopods that had the same kind of eye shape. Or I could do cuttlefish. We could also do cuttlefish vibe. But this is kind of squid type. No, it's also octopus eyes. They kind of look square like that, like a undulate eyes. Do all undulate eyes look like that? Like that rectangle. Can I also, okay, how about this? Squid iris. They're usually kind of spherical, but I think we can bend our rules a little bit. They do have a comfy vibe, so cuddly fits. I know, but they kind of have more of a... I guess you could stretch it to kind of look like a cuttlefish silhouette. Well, either way, I wanted to have not just these slit eyes. I think something like this would fit a little bit better. And I'm just gonna color in the irises. I think, or that, not the irises, the sclers. I think that should be fine. And then he's got downturned eyes. For kind of a sleepy bitch energy. Yeah, and then he already has like eye slits this way. They'll look really interesting for sure. In fact, these should probably... I wanted to make these dark gray like they are in the original model. So let me do this real quick. Makes them look kind of weird. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay, so we'll follow that diagram there. That's fine. Feed me coffee and buy me manga. Yeah! That type of vibe. For sure. Oh shit, I need to delete all this stuff. I didn't mean to lock that layer. Oh my god. My eyes are so dry today. What the hell? Oh god, my back. Oh, we have feedback? Hold. Okay, we're getting feedback on the pants. I also wasn't sure about the pants, so I'm glad that we've we've agreed on that. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to put it on this layer. Still waiting on a response. Man, I wrote eyes sideways. It's okay, I'll fix it. Don't worry. We'll fix that. Center it, yeah. Hold on, I'm actually gonna tell them. I was like, okay, good. I wasn't all okay. Cool. I also wasn't too sure about their color. I adjusted them a little. How's this? They are also fiddling around with colors. Oh, damn it, I just want to select these two specific layers. Okay, whatever, it's fine. Actually, it's not. Gonna move it away a little bit from them. At least so it makes my life a little easier to export just their render here. That's fine. Shit. Drags the whole thing. I'll even do one of those funny little line things. I'll go like this. Like it's a diagram or something. Eyes and home. Whoa, Kikuni! Hello, welcome! How are you doing? We're working on some commissions tonight. Okay, I'm gonna bring this reference over a little bit so I can see it. Better, better. But if you find better color, LMK, shift one, shift one. I'm doing good. I'm winding down from a I felt like a pretty long day today, I'm not gonna lie. Went out shopping at a like artist makers market at a street fair. And it was really fun. There's a lot of stuff that I wanted to buy, but I only have so much money. There are these bags that were made out of like war memorabilia, like upcycled. They looked really cool. Really with sort of a gray blue, but I like this one too since it doesn't look like with the melts or with the little straps. Yeah. And that's what I was trying to avoid with the brown. Maybe different color for the cuffs if rolled up, like, okay. We'll see what they say next. Still working on all this. I'll just make a different render of this tome. Let me sketch it out. I always have such a hard time when it comes to books and stuff. It's like anything with a hard edge, I have a hard time with it. I just want to showcase the little strap here. We'll upgrade it a little bit. We'll get 2 straps even. There we go. That's an upgrade if I've ever seen one for a book. Sorry, I keep working this edge, but like it doesn't look right to me. I gotta look at a shark jaw. It's been a while since I've seen a proper one. Shark mouth bones. Okay, I think I can do that. This looks pretty good. I just need to see it, like a picture of like it in real life. And I can get a pretty good idea of it. Line the center there. And then the sides. Shark mouth, like the bones for it, shark jaw bones, always look so fucking weird to me. They almost look like lips. Although I guess that's what they are essentially, but still. Like them to be a little 3D here. Chamfers make everything better. Real! Pink Paletta, thank you so much for following! Thank you! Oh shit. They're sending me they're sending me hex codes! Like, ever so lighter on the rolled up part. If you think that seems pretty normal, I've never owned a pair of pants close to this color, so I have no clue. Man, I have no clue either. I've never worn brown pants. This might be the beef, because I know they're pretty light, but okay, we'll see. Howdy, I'm alert, but have a great day, please. Well, thank you. You could, thank you so much. Hello? Oh, that went off again. It does that. And now it's doing it 3 times. The hell? That's crazy. More than 3 times! Oh no! Oh, you followed me on, you subscribed to me on YouTube too. Thank you so much. Okay, cool. We've got the thumbs up. We've got the thumbs up from the client. Shark teeth kind of go this way, huh? Because it's meant to shred up their food, right? Yeah. We'll go with that. Toggle a day to reach out. One day we'll get Doggillion. Hold on, let me salute. We will hit 1 Doggillion. Trust and believe. No, I don't think I'm ever gonna get that big. If I'm being honest, I'm kind of scared of getting that big. You invite a lot of discourse in your life that I don't think I'm ready for. I like my nice, comfy, cozy, small audience. In fact, I actually want to make this an orb that the teeth are holding on to. I think that would be really cool. than just the flat. And then we'll put an, oh, we'll make it an eye. That would be pretty sick. Hold on, we're orbing it, we're orbing it. We'll really upgrade this tome. We're orbiting it crazy style. That looks kind of cool, but the perspective is off a little bit. So let's fix it. I think it would look more like that, no? Yeah, that looks a lot better, actually. I think I might pull this out a little bit more, or at least this one. Make it kind of look more like a tome rather than just like a skinny little book. I probably should have pulled this out more too. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. I think that's good. Hold on, more adjustments. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And I'll just use straight lines for this. In fact, we'll also give them some page little bookmark ribbons, because those are always a nice little flair to add. I love a good bookmark ribbon. Now it's lickable, exactly. Actually, let's keep them in the book. And then they'll stick out from the bottom. Like so, you know? And we'll kind of make it a little sketchy to make it look like, I don't know. Make it look cool. The top, oh shit. I'm sorry, hold on. I've been partially, what's that thing? Lobotomizing myself. I've been partially lobotomizing myself there. I just realized. Make some pages sticking out, because that always looks nice. Makes it look interesting. Nico. I love her little squeak meows. Mika.
Ah.
Whoa! Why'd I do that? He's already gone. He just stopped by to look over my shoulder. See, he likes being nosy when I draw. Yeah. Dude, what are you doing? Why is it doing that? The hell? Ba-dum. I just realized it doesn't really... Hold on. Is this not connected to my Twitch account? It's not. Hold on. I just noticed that it hasn't been dropping emojis on me. There we go. Now emojis will start dropping on me again. I don't know why I didn't have that on. Oh, thank you for the treat. Thank you for the treat. Hold on. It hasn't been configured. With this model, the treat is a cigarette. God, that scared the fuck out of me. I was like, oh god, it's happening, it's happening. What it is, I'm not quite sure, but it was happening. Ah! There's only the one cigarette. It doesn't stack, unfortunately. Not like my other model where it does stack. 500 cigarettes. Yeah, I'll just make it hardware, whatever. It's a cool looking book regardless. If I had a nickel for every VTuber I've drawn with a book, I'd have 2, which isn't a lot. Or with a tome, I mean, with a tome. But it's interesting that it's happened twice. Not weird, interesting. Because I've also drawn Ellie a couple times with her tome. Fashionably late. Welcome, Gas Mask. We're drawing, continuing to finish my, one of my VTuber child's new, reference for their new design. We'll just keep it kind of uniform there. I'm drawing their tone. I'll even write it. Tone. Tone. Hold on, I gotta zoom in on this. Tone. I don't actually need these. I don't know why I put them there. Ugh. There's some cat fur stuck to my drawing glove. Yeah, that's a pretty sick fucking tome, if I do say so myself. Okay, let's color it. You don't really see the details in the render, but whatever. That's right, biblioteca. That's a word for buck in a lot of languages, huh? Biblioteca. Isn't it also like the word for library in French? Oh god, I am not drawing in a very good, good posture right now. I'm extremely shrimp backed. I need to, oof. Straighten up, I need to straighten up. Literally, I was like this. It's a little bleak. So here's my drawing tablet. By God, is my hand in a really good ooh, what's the word? And that's like not tactile. Tactile just means you can touch it. What's the word for when your hands and body parts are in a position they should be, so it's good for your joints? What's that word called? Ergo? Definitely not. Ergonomic. Is it ergonomic? Ergonomic? Oh no, ergo. Yeah, no, you're right. Ergonomic, that's the word. Ergonomic. By God, do I have my hand in an ergonomic grip though? I was like this. This is my hand drawing. Actually, no, it's more like this. I have no idea why. And then one of my legs up like that because I can't sit in a chair normally. I'm cursed by my family line to always have my foot up on a chair. There's my chair. That's my hair. I have my hair in a little ponytail. Little pineapple. And then that's my Joy-Con. That's how I was sitting. The by-sitting posture curse. Truly, though. I can't help it. It's in my blood. Ugh. God, my spine, it's crying for help. I purposely buy XL chairs so I can sit cross-legged in them, I understand. I just buy armless chairs. I don't really like armrests anyway, so this is the most like comfortable for me. And then I have myself a nice little seat cushion too. So it's all good. Grabs this. We'll make that, I guess that's not the spine. What would that be? The lip of the book? We'll make it gold. Armrests are nice to lean on when I'm doing the burrito mode with the hot cocoa while watching con posture. You know what? Yeah. That's nice and cozy, but whenever I want to like watch something, I just my PC setup's like right next to my bed, and I have it set up so I can watch stuff on my bed. So I just move my chair out of the way. It's more very. I used to not have my my setup next to my bed, but like. I had to get I wanted to have a different room for my PC setup than Sheep, so I could start streaming more often, because for some reason I get really like self-conscious when I stream in the same room as Sheep. I have no idea why. Like, he can hear me right now, like, but I don't know, I always felt like I felt bad because he likes gaming with his friends, and you can't really do that if I'm in the middle of streaming and I need the room to be quiet, or as quiet as I can get it. Hug, hello, how are you doing? We're drawing. And then we're gonna make no, we should probably make it like this color. A little lighter than the pages. We all love Hug here. Oh, maybe I need to seat my tablet up a little higher, so I'm not looking downwards, you know? So I can lean back. Oh wait, that's way better. Damn, why don't I ever seat my tablet up like this? Probably because it's kind of hell on my wrist to make it go at a 90-degree angle, but... Hold. Hey! Ugh. But this is a lot better on my back. And damn, my back hurts sometimes after drawing. Thank you. Thank you! Thank you for the blesses. Ugh. Cool, okay. My shit froze for a second there. I got nervous. Okay, and then we'll just make this all galaxy and stuff. And I know exactly how to do that. It's been a while since I've been able to do this. Never really have needed to. Hello? Why are you like that? I just noticed that. Actually, I think I can just erase you now. Yeah, there we go. I'll take this. That's a nice color. No! Okay. I'm inside the lines. Just like they taught you in kindergarten, inside the lines. And then... the noise brush be fine? Let's see. Let me get this a purple. Kind of want that to be more purple, a little bit more vibrant. Hello? Oh my god. That brush is huge. Is this the vibe? Hello? I don't know, this brush is kind of being a pain in the ass to work with. I think this is the vibe, but let me see if I have anything a bit better. Cloud brush. There we go. That's actually way better. If you made the eye yellow, it would be a bell. It would look like a bell, but the whole point of this character is that they're like a universal, like, eldritch abomination. So I think it's important to have like a universe inside the mouth. Hello? Why is my fucking my up button's getting stuck? Make that a little bit more vibrant. If you flick it, it should jingle, but you wouldn't be able to jingle to flick it though. I guess the book itself. Okay. Kind of clean this up a little bit. There we go, and then we'll add some stars. Too many, actually, too many. Yeah, that looks way cooler now. Oops. Don't really need that. You know what? This needs some more detail on it. I think that's what's bothering me about it. Shouldn't just be all one solid color. The little bottom ends here should have a slightly different hue. Is it the same color as this? It is. So I'll make you a little darker and duller. And then these little eyelets, I think we should make yellow. Oh, the artist urge to shrimp forward, man. It's insane. It's hard to fight. This song reminds me of this one Miku song. I forget what it's called. If somebody knows, remind me. But Jubiphonic like covered it, and I like it traumatized me for a little bit. I don't know why. It was just really, really nice. Have you ever considered super gluing a pole to your spine? It would snap from the sheer force. But yeah, it goes, every bit of every word you say. Wait. Every bit of every word that comes out of my mouth, I swear is nothing but the truth. So sugar is more salty than sweet, and sweet is way too Wait, and salt is way too sweet for me. That's a good song. I forget its name though. It's a Vocaloid song. Oh yeah, that looks way better. That looks way better. Nice. Okay. Okay. Now I'm thinking maybe I should make the rest of this color. It's just like a hue darker, but it makes all the difference. You know, I'll just recolor it. It's whatever. I don't care about being that precise right now. Type shit, you know? Hello? I just fell. Nico, you're about to make your brush fall. And you knocked over my tissues. What's up with that, huh? How'd you do that? You just need more room? Meow. Meow. Dog trying to meow. Meow. Yeah, we're looking kind of sharp, methinks. Okay, I think I do want to color that spine in, though. I think make it a little deeper shade of brown would be nice. Hello? Oh. This was the wrong layer. I was like, why isn't this working? Just kind of slightly in there, you know? Nothing too crazy. And also on here, just to give it some kind of sense of continuity. That's good. I do still want to fix up some of these pages though. Add some coloration or variation in there. Otherwise I think it kind of just looks boring with these pages. A little bit of variation, just a little bit. That looks better. Cool. Okay, and then I just need to draw the back of the because the most for references I find it like unless there are super important details on the back, if you need like important things, just draw like them small separately, because then it makes them a little bit more compact and it'll show you like, hey, there's nothing really special else that's you need to worry about. A rune carved into the back would be neat. I don't know what kind of rune though. Maybe I'll just do like like one of this. It's just a crack effect. Hold on, I'll paint it in. How about like... yeah, I don't know, something like this. I think this is something from Homestuck. I'll like darken the edges, but I'll leave the surrounding scratched. I'm pretty sure I saw something like this in Homestuck once. Kind of looks like the Alternia, one of the Alternia letters. Yeah, like that. Okay. I erased a little bit of your hair. Okay. And then I'll just... Honestly, I don't even think I need to color this in. Hair. Back. I think just sketching it in should suffice. Because there's not like a whole crazy like color variation in the back of the head. It's just details, just to let other artists know that they kind of have a crazy hairstyle, at least shape-wise, but besides that, colors are pretty simple. Because I thought it would look really unique and cool to have like this, a hybrid between like a Hime cut and a wolf cut. Yeah, I think it does look cool. Kind of sketching the... You know what would be even cooler is to add a textured pencil, actually. There you go. Because then it looks like an engraving, you know, or like a... I don't know, something like that. Like handwritten notes, I guess. That's what I was thinking. Hmm. Damn it, controllers, now's not the time! No! Is my controller dead? Is it? Uh-oh. No, why did it disconnect? It must be dead. Let's see, have you been charging it? No, it hasn't. That's why it's dead. I need to plug in my Switch. I wish I had a dedicated Joy-Con charger. Oh god. Okay. Shit. Connect, damn you! it just dies immediately. Alright, it needs to charge. Which means I'm just gonna raw dog this for now. I don't like how that looked. I think I want it to be symmetrical. Do I still have... I don't. I still have my symmetry ruler. That's okay, I'll just make a new one. We'll do it old school, like, no fancy buttons or anything. Just my pencil. My pencil and the consequence of permanence. Because otherwise my, what is it? My keyboard controls aren't hooked up right, or aren't set up correctly to be like, or my shortcuts aren't set up right to be compatible with my keyboard, just because I needed to change up some of my shortcuts so they wouldn't interfere with each other. That makes sense. Because it has a hard time with multiple key shortcuts. Like, it'll think that I'm trying to do the first key that I usually press during that shortcut instead of both of them in tandem, you know? I mean, in theory, it should be able to do that, but not very intuitively. I don't know why I do this little W when I'm drawing like the tips of of long hair, but it just makes sense to me. Mario and its consequences. I think I'm doing just fine so far, actually. Who needs shortcuts? It also kind of helps that I've been drawing like this on my, I also have a Surface tablet that I draw on whenever I don't feel like being on my PC or when I'm at work. I don't really have anything to do shortcuts on, so I kind of raw dog that too. And then under design, some design notes, I'll just write down Hime / wolf hut hybrid. Because I like the bluntness up here. Makes it cool. Honestly, I think it's actually a little bit longer than that in here. bring it down a little bit. There you go, that looks nice. I'll just write here. There we go. Shit, I don't have a straight... I don't have a way to draw a straight line. And this is gonna be a really long straight line, so let me just... Hold on. I can draw a straight line, watch. There we go. And then I'll just bring this down. Thank you. I've been practicing all my life. Fix this up real quick. Cool. Looks very nice. I'll just color that in with the base color, so it's not just hanging around like that, you know? The hell? Where the hell is this? Why is that there? Okay, this was weird. Man, I really haven't like appreciated it or noticed it until recently, but my hand really is nice and steady nowadays. It's like I'm a real artist. I remember when I used to be so unconfident and scratchy with my lines. I guess it also helps that I heard the tip that when you draw in your sketchbook, you should use a pen or something permanent that's hard to erase, because that permanence helps you develop a confident hand, because otherwise you're just gonna have a really not very good looking drawing in your sketchbook. So that's definitely helped. And honestly, I don't even really like drawing with a or sketching with a pencil that much anymore. I'm not a big fan of how much it smudges after a while. Because I archive all of my sketchbooks. Speaking of which, I really want to do another sketchbook tour. I did one a really long time ago, but I've never done it again. Because I have a lot. I have sketchbooks all the way back from 13 years ago. Probably even more than that. Maybe more like 14. Pretty damn long time I've been drawing for. And drawing seriously, at the very least. I have baby dog doodles from when I was in like 6th grade. I wish I had more of my sketchbooks from when I was like, you know, further back, but yeah. Using a draft pencil is fine. I use Kuru Toga pencil and lead, so it doesn't really smudge. Man, that's true. I don't know, I really like the look of like pen doodling and marker doodles. It looks nice, I think. Or like I can also use like a really dark pencil. But I also like, what is it? When I do want to sketch with pencil, I usually, I gravitate towards watercolor pencils. They look really nice too, like archivally. I really should maybe do more archival pencils if I want to do that, but yeah. Watercolor pencils are good. Not really great if like I live in a humid place or something, but I don't. I live in a damn bone dry place. Bone fucking dry place. Ooh, yeah, this looks good. I'm just gonna put my signature down here by his feet, like I usually put my signature. I love my tiny little signatures. They're always so fun because nobody really notices them. Okay, and then I'll go ahead and finish this up later with some, I'm gonna add a little bit of eye highlights here. But I'll finish it up later with some details, name, and then like some decoration. But yeah, that's pretty much all you need for, for a, for a reference. Yeah. And then I want to doodle something else. Actually, I stopped working on this piece of fan art a little while ago. I really should finish it, I think. Where is it? This one. Let's work on it again. I think I was lining it. This is Charlotte X Bear. I wanted to draw a fan art of two of her models. The villainous one and... or no. Is this like Magical Girl Villainous, I think was the concept for it. And then the little vampire one. I think the vampire one's so cute. I've been needing to line this. So let's do that. Work on this a little bit. Starting to feel really good. Thank you so much for the stream. I love your avatar. Thanks. Oh. No worries. You head to bed if you're sleepy. Or if you need to head to bed for time reasons. Thank you so much, Flower. It's always so nice seeing you in chat again. I missed you so much. But you get some rest. Thank you for stopping by, Flower. I'm so happy that you were able to catch it today. You get some rest. It is starting to get kind of late. Kinda, but... I have a thing tomorrow, but I don't need to wake up, like, terribly early for it. So I think I'll stay on for a little bit more. But yeah, I started working on this one and then I kind of fell out of it for some reason. Because it's not every day I get to draw big boobs. When I do it, it's a blessing. Put a little of those lines there. Let me actually turn this a little bit more down so I can see the line art better. I like doing this sketchy line art. Because I hate clean line art, or at least doing it. Makes it feel sterile. To me, at least my art. I like it when my art looks super sketchy and raw. Raw! Don't want those lashes too long. At least not right there. Yeah, that's a nice looking face. Okay, readjust. Surprised I haven't had to use the undo button once. I really do need to get like a Switch recharge station or something. I don't really like hooking it up to having to hook it up to my my whole ass Switch for it to charge. Mostly because I don't really use my Switch all that much. The only reason I have it is because it was a hand-me-down from my brother. Because now he's got a big fancy Switch too. Actually, this was a hand-me-down from my brother because he got an OLED. And then he gave us another one. My condolences. It's fine. I don't mind. I like what is it? I customized the fuck out of it. It looks really cool. It's dog themed. Like, you know, who would have guessed? I think I do need to get a new dog sticker for it though. One of them fell off. Yeah. Because I had two of them on there, but one fell off. It's Shiba themed. Because I love Shiba Inus. I used to be based off of a Shiba. I don't know if you could tell by the tail. But then I kind of pivoted to just like general street dog because I felt like that fit my vibe a little bit more. Shibas are a little bit refined for me. This is gonna kill me because this kind of looks a little weird. Maybe do one of these. No, that doesn't look good at all, actually. That looks really bad. The face is a little too big. We're gonna have to do some cosmetics here. Let's see, does my liquefy tool work or no? Not really, it kind of blurs the fuck out of the line. It's only really good for small, teeny adjustments, but I think I'm gonna have to redraw this line. That looks a little better. Okay, I might have to redo the hair on this, actually. I'll play it by ear. In fact, I think my issue is this is way too up like that. I think it needs to be moved there. And then this mouth should be moved downwards because the face looks, or the outline here looks fine. I think I just squished too many features too high up. That looks a little better. And maybe if I'm gonna make a new layer before I do anything. Like this. That looks way better. Maybe adjust the eye a little bit more. Where are you? There we go, we're golden. There's these. Oh, fuck. Oof. Ooh, that one hurt a little bit. Okay, that looks much better. And let me work on the other face, but I think I'm gonna have to grab a reference for both of these models. I think this face looks fine. I think I'm gonna make like the cheek a little like chubby here, like it's being pushed. Because I think that'd look cute. More like a little dot there. I like a little dot nose. Zoomy. It looks nice. It's a nice little shortcut. Oh god. Blah. Okay. No, the mouth looks like it should be there, maybe. Maybe pull it up a little bit more. Just a little bit more. And this model has really pretty round eyes. I really like this eye shape too. But I don't know if you could tell, but I'm biased towards the I don't want to say slanted eye, because that's, you know. I guess angled eye, kind of where it's like shaped like this on my model. Huge fan of that one. It just looks really cool. Either that one or like the really droopy one. Love that eye shape. Okay, my switch just turned on, which means it's actually charging the Joy-Con now. Which is huge for me. And then Char loves her eye bags on her models, which I don't blame. Eye bags always look really nice on models. And then this model I've drawn before, so I think I can get away with drawing a little bit more of it than the other one. I remember enough of the details for it. That was a really fun drawing to make. The one of the vampire Char. I really liked it. A vampire. I'm checking something on my phone. I heard a notification go off. Oh man, I am starting to get a little sleepy though. So maybe I finish lining vampire, and then I think we'll call it a stream. This is off a little bit, actually. A lot bit, actually. Let me adjust this. Kind of forgot to give her a cranium. Okay, that's a lot better. And then I think I want to bring the eye down a little bit more. Really squish it in a bit. We don't need a skull real. That is a thing that I see a lot with some VTuber models and designs. Is, I mean, I guess that's just kind of like a thing that people forget about in anime like styles generally, especially when you're first starting out, is they forget that you have a skull and a cranium. Like, so often I'll see like lobotomized character designs where it's like, what is it, like this, I guess? And then they just have like the hair like this. Because they don't want to make it like a big forehead. But when it really should be like, honestly, you could keep that and then just add this on. Cause yeah, flat brain syndrome. It's alright, I also have a flat brain. It is at times like these when I kind of wish I did have a because the pen tablet that I use I think is only 13-inch, which is good for like, it was affordable at the time, and or at least, you know, for my parents, because my dad's the one that bought me this. I've had this tablet since I was, oh my god, it's almost been 10 years. I think I got this tablet when I was in sophomore year of high school, right after it. So that would have been like 2016. I think it was 2016 when I got this tablet, so almost 10 years. Holy shit. 2016 or 17, one of those. One of those. Pancake brain needs syrup. Real. The classic gulk syrup. Don't worry about what that is. Unless you already know. In that case, congratulations. You remembered an obscure meme. What syrup? Gulk syrup? Yeah, that's an older meme. Look at the little niche. It's not that okay. I'll tell you about it. So it's like it's I'm pretty sure it made its rounds a little bit a while ago, but it's me and my friends used to love that meme so much. It's literally like this genuine like furry comic where it's like, I think it's like a wolf or a dog or something, because it always is. With something called a cock waffle, and it goes I love you cock waffle, and then it goes gulk syrup. It's crazy. It's very like this can't be real, like one of those types of memes. Cursed. I love you cockwaffle sounds familiar. You've probably seen it before. It was kind of like a niche, like cursed art for a little while. Like cursed for affinity art. I see. Yeah. I looked it up and this is new to me? Oh my god. That's crazy. Yeah, that looks fine. That's nutty to me. Shit. Damn it, I want to make it at an angle. Maybe I just do one set of wings. Yeah, that'll work. I think I wanted to do these two models in particular because they both have bat wings and I thought that would be cute. Oog. Yeah, I think that looks fine. Yeah, I'm thinking about it now. Has it already been a year since Char debuted this model? Also, sorry if it's so quiet. I'm just like really locked in right now. Really fucking locked in on this line art, man. Blah 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 blah. Oof, my nose. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, the cranium gets cut off right here. Line art's not fully done, but I'm all out of yap juice. I'm all out of yap juice. I think I'm a little tired. I think I'm gonna stop here for today. But this has been really fun. Very nice draw stream, guys. Good job. Good job, everybody. Round of applause for everybody. Yeah, all my yap juice is out. I'm tired. But this has been fun. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me this week. I've really enjoyed it. Yay! This has been an awesome week, you guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I think I'm gonna have next docket out tomorrow, hopefully. I should. But if not, then Monday or Tuesday, we'll see. Just stay tuned. We're probably gonna play some more Fallout, some more drawing. Probably gonna continue off with Booster over on Necro News, and I have a time slot that I need to fill with something else. Oh, well, you know what? We're probably gonna play Filament next, because I haven't played Filament yet. That was like the successor to Gokuto Jihen, so maybe we'll play that next, okay? Anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight, at least. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your weekend, and I'll see you guys later. Okay, bye!